Just me and you. Hey, so hello, D&Ders, RPGers, Game Masters, and the such. Today we have a very special thing we're going to do. And hopefully it's not a train wreck. But this is my good friend from college. He was my drummer in my band. We were in a band called Pete Gorgeous, and it sucked. It was a good time. And this is like a billion years ago, right? And Mike and I reconnected on D&D. I don't know how we did this. It just kind of ended up. He's been gaming with me several times, and I told him I had the want to do a one-person running 3 characters play a game, and he said, I'm game. So therefore, we're going to try this out, and hopefully you find this entertaining. If you don't, just don't watch it and pretend you never were part of this experience. So Mike, you want to tell him about your past as far as gaming? I mean, I've had all these stupid videos out there. I'm sure everybody kind of understands I've been doing this for quite some time, but yeah.
I don't even remember. I guess I started playing Dungeons and Dragons when I was in the 7th grade, 6th, 7th grade. A long time ago.
Were you in Bulgaria?
D&D.
Were you in Bulgaria?
Pardon me?
Weren't you in Bulgaria then or something? Where were you?
No, this one we were in Japan. And, we were on a military base in Japan. But a couple of my friends and I really got into it, and it was something that we did. I don't know. Many days out of the week. I can't tell you how many hours we logged into this game, and we got to the place where we were creating dungeons, and then we started taking. But I played basic D&D. Now my son has gotten into advanced Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of stuff, and he's the one that kind of got me back into it. But I'm more of the old school kind of. I'm still kind of getting my head around people that multi-class. It just seems odd to me. I know that
it seems confusing. Yet you're going to run 3 characters. Yeah. You know what's funny is only reason why I got back into it, and if people haven't seen it, I think I mentioned in one of my other videos, was the fact that I had a student that we were watching Stranger Things, and they were like, "Oh my God, Dungeons and Dragons!" Says, "Yeah, I used to play that." And then me and another teacher said, "Oh yeah, I played it too." And then they started begging us to play it, and then they bought the 5e book, and I went ahead and just bought it. We played 5e, and it was sort of funny. It was like that movie, I think, enticed a lot of people to start picking up the game again, which was sort of fun. Yeah. I think so. And you think you've got more world experience now. Like you're older, you've been through more, and it's actually, it contributes to your story more. You have more of a twisted mind because of things that have happened, and it makes it more fun for playing. So, yeah, so I didn't even know Mike played in college. We didn't even know it. We never came up.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it.
And then all of a sudden it just kind of came up, and we're kind of like, dude, let's play. So he's actually playing White Star too. So he's in 2 different campaigns, I guess you might say. And so we're gonna try this one, and he has 3 characters, and I don't know why he does not have a name on him. I don't know, Callus. He should have a name on him. Let me drop him on the screen. So let's see. Does he get a name? Yes, he. No.
He has a name.
Oh, then the other guy doesn't. Callan doesn't have a name.
Callan doesn't.
Well, what the hey? Oh, he does. This is just an old token. I just mean. So a couple of things are going on. I get to talk about and unfortunately my wife will not be there. I get to show you some glitchy things with Roll20 as we go too. If it comes in, it's too annoying, just let me know. I don't know if you can see it, but my viewers will see when I click on an icon. They're all set up the same way. So I keep and I'm gonna just grab one. Let's do Callus first. He's the magic user. So what is he like, Mike? What's his backstory? What's his passion?
Yeah,
I don't give a crap about his passion, but go ahead and tell him anyway. Go ahead.
Callus was created because you said you wanted a magic user. That was
that's true.
And I've always liked playing magic users. But you also said, well, then I got interested in rolling up a ranger. So in playing the 2, actually, Callus and Callan go hand in hand. They're twins. They're both half elves. And that kind of gives us a reason for them being together.
That's cool.
It also gives you an opportunity of having a magic user and Callan's a ranger, but have a fighter come into this. And my understanding is, I guess their little backstory is their father was a ranger and their mother is an elven spellweaver, and those two got together and they had twins, which is kind of rare for elves, but also rare to have half elves. Callan's a little bit bigger, quiet type, ranger type. Callus is maybe a 1 inch shorter, a little leaner, a little brighter. He's the magic user type. Callus took after mom. Callan took after dad.
Trying to keep you in the shot and trying to show people the character sheet. And I'm doing a real bad job of it, just to let you know. You're like, what's he doing? Okay, I don't know. I guess I pulled it over too far. Let me try to see if I can. Okay, here, let's do this. I do this and this. Okay, now I can still see you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
he is a little taller. I didn't like 1 inch. That's too funny.
Yeah, that's absolutely perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little taller. He doesn't have to be a lot taller. He's just, and Callan's a little bit quiet. He's the quiet ranger type. Callus is the magic user that's basically just interested in knowledge. He's interested in learning things. And Callus was sent to this keep because the mother kept having a dream about a red eye, or as I think that's the backstory you and I came up with. So he's here to kind of investigate this recurring dream the spellweavers are having about this, especially his mother, his red eye. And his mom got a little worried about him, so he sent Callan after him after a while.
You gotta love mom, right? That's the job of mom. She's supposed to get the her babies are out there. She's worried about them in the red eye. That sounds like something that a mother would do. What is wrong with this pop out? I want to slide over so I can see you and talk, but there we go. Just leave it right there. That's fine. So a couple things, just as far as the back, on the back end of this on Roll20. Roll20, if you're playing Swords and Wizardry, there's a bunch of cheats I've learned how to do. One of them is like all the ranger gifts, and obviously Mike has access to all this stuff. I have the dice roll for it, and when it rolls out, and you can see it when it comes up in the actual chat window, right? Let's take a look at this. When it rolls out, you can actually see, it'll tell you, well, he's going to try to follow a trail. Just don't roll below a 2. And it says, okay, 7. So he was able to follow a trail. If it comes down to rolls, sometimes, it's too obvious. I mean, you're walking through the snow. I don't think it's going to be that hard to see something. And one of the other videos I talked about strength checks, he just has to hit a 22 to pass on any of these things. So it's just a 1d20 plus whatever. Oh my God, you almost failed a dexterity check. That sucks. Anyways, and if you go back and look at some of my other videos, I give like Havel's some skill sets, I guess you might say. And I took 5e and tried to incorporate it a lot in Swords and Wizardry. Swords and Wizardry, the reason why I love it is it's quick play. Me and Mike come from a world where play was everyone had one turn, there's no feats, you kind of roll for it. And I like to keep the action kind of moving, probably much faster than this intro. But the idea behind it is like, you're going to find out that some of this stuff, we're kind of keeping this light and fast. It's the sheets there, if you get on there and you want to play it, Roll20 have these really cool character sheets for Swords and Wizardry. You just got to pick it, and then you fill it out the way you want. Then you can clone them and put them different places. So we're playing, in this case, Keep on the Borderlands. So Mike had 2. I said, you need a 3rd character. So he came up with, this is the first time this guy's entering the field to play. So let's talk about your little wee friend here, okay? Let's pull him out.
Lanweon.
Lanweon. Okay. All right. I'll buy it. Okay.
Yeah. Lanweon is not the brightest fellow in the world, but he's got a lot of dexterity. He's a halfling. He's a nuisance to Callus, but they're friends.
Are you gonna do all these different voices?
I don't know.
It's gonna be awesome if you do. You should. Well, you don't have to, but you do what you can. Damn. All right. If I gotta do stupid voices, you gotta do stupid voices too.
I'll do stupid voices. Yeah. Callan could be a little deeper. Callus could be regular, I guess. And Lanweon could be high. They're kind of like drumming for you. You got 3 simple beats. What do you want to pick?
Mike had three beats for 4 years of playing in a band with me, and it fit for everything. It worked. Hey, it worked. What do we know, right? And we actually had 2 different bands we were in, right? The rhythm section just went from band to band in a circle.
That's true. When we had a couple other names too. So
yeah, Blue Velvet Burn. We had that going on. We got kicked. We got unplugged. Just we said Ode to Barney Fife. Remember that?
Yes.
we were playing that song and Barney Fife turns on everybody and kills everybody in Mayberry, and the guy unplugged it because he was a Barney Fife fan. That was awesome. Yeah, that was Pat's Time for One More. That was up in Charlotte. I remember that was a good time. Anyways, so we're gonna go have fun and we're gonna see how this works. So we're gonna start our story in at the Keep. This is Keep of Borderland, and for all practical reasons, there's other characters. My Keep on the Borderlands is an ongoing campaign with a bunch of different people. I mean, I even have more than this that have been playing. So it's a perfect module for drop-ins, and this is my drop-in module for playing. Like Mike's going to do a little bit. He goes to all the caves are all set up, so I just take them and put them in, and they do their thing. And then someone else wants to play, they can go to a different cave or the same cave, but they wouldn't have known, right? Actually, the Keep is run by a guy named called Lord Binford. Okay, and he has his head guards Marcus and all these other guys. They're just other guards, but they're just numbered. they don't count. It's like, you know, Finn 1827, whatever the guy's name was in Star Wars. You're just a number. That's how I run this. But for all practical reasons, these guys don't have. Mike can't see this, but they don't really have stats on them. But his characters, I load them up all the same. Just kind of let you know, this is their armor class, hit points, and saving throw. Okay, across the top. So, and when you set this up, just letting you know, I always put the hit points, the saving throw, and armor class, and they're all set. All my characters set the same, so I always know the one in the center is their hit points, which I can deduct as we're running through this thing. So, Callus shows up. He's there. Lord Binford walks over. He says, with Marcus, he goes, "We have a problem. Your party, or some of your previous guys, Klaus and Ezekiel, they went through the earlier caverns, and obviously they did some cleaning of the house and getting rid of the lower level dudes. But for some reason, we hear rumors now from one of our scouts that caverns are getting filled back up again. And somebody says they're starting to do excavation again. I don't know how much you know what's going on here. I know that you're new here, Callus. And obviously, your brother just come in talking about some red eye stuff. Now, I know that there's these, if I remember, these artifacts. They're giant red crystals that are embedded in the walls that can be used as a means of looking from one cavern into another or something like that. Like I said, I had a really bad run-in, and I'm still debriefing my brain about what has happened and what's occurred. But I know for a fact that some activity is now occurring in some of the caves. And it's the first ones you come into and you go to the left when you enter in the Caves of Chaos, the area. I mean, it's only a 6-mile trek. You guys can obviously take horses up there. I will send a scout with you, and you can trek over land and go check this out. What we want you to do is bring back an eye.
Bring back an eye.
And you can't miss it. They're about this big. We want our necromancer here to take a look at it and try to find out what's going on. Okay. Now, we've had several people try, and when trying to, they're embedded in the wall. When they try to pull them out of the wall, they shatter. So I don't know how you plan on removing them, but if you can get one back and bring it back to us, there'll be a hefty reward. First of all, you'll get a free night in the inn, the best meal you can get at the tavern. But if you're into that couple thing, but we also, like, you know, we'll hold like a little bit of a, you know, celebration in your honor in the actual castle. Not too many people are allowed in my castle area. I'm just, we're on this side of the keep, you know. So
a couple of questions.
Yeah.
These giant red crystals, do you believe that they're magic?
We don't know what they are. Honestly, the problem is that a previous thief friend of yours, I think his name was Lamek Brightspine.
Yeah, I know.
He, you know him? Somebody says he has one, but he's saying he doesn't have one. And if we have one, the idea behind it was like, maybe our necromancer can look into it and maybe use it to see, reverse see in this thing. Like, I heard this thing can look at us. I wonder if we can look and see what's looking at us. Well, who's using this? We want to know who's using this. Because right now, like I said, there was no activity for years up here. Now, the Caves of Chaos, there's a whole bunch of activity going on. They're digging for something. We don't know who it is and what they're looking for, but we know for some reason, whoever's using it is also using these giant crystals as a means of looking. And we really, if he can figure this out, then that'd be great. And when you get back, you can meet him. You might, as a magic caster, he may be able to bestow some gifts upon you.
Okay.
There's always an incentive, right?
No, it sounds great. Last time we were trying to do this, though, one thing I realized that I think we need or at least hire. Do you know of anybody around here that's willing of being a torchbearer, that's willing to come with us and
a torchbearer? And this is for you, or is this for?
So I think it's going to be for my little buddy here, Lanwion. He can't see through the door.
Lanwion. I see what I could do. So he turns to Marcus and talks to Marcus. Marcus goes, I just squished Marcus, but I'm sorry. He just goes running off for a little bit, and they turn around and let's see if I can find something of phone. Oh my God, you're gonna get this guy killed. All right, let's see this. Okay, this little boy comes up. I guess, please, sir, can I have some more? He turns around and he's going to be your torchbearer. He's like a little guy, and he says he wants 5-7 pieces a day for his work. You know what? He could get killed. I'm just saying right now that Lord Pinfer says, his mom will be very upset if he gets killed. So I don't know how you want to take care of this guy. But
you don't have anybody with any more years of experience that's willing to come along?
What? No. How? What do you mean more experience?
Well, I'm asking if I could hire a torchbearer. Is there a place to?
No. No, Alfred here, he's done this before on
okay.
He's a good guy. And just to let you know that he's been around for quite some time. He looks really young. He looks like he's 8, but he's really about 10. So just saying that he's lived a hard life, but I'm sure that you can probably take care of him, and this will be something to consider. I really do think we're at the point where anybody else, I really do think I would get some of the locals here, except they get really, really kind of wordy, and they get, I don't want people to know that the people very much were celebrating the fact that you're, I'm going to be straight out with you, right? This is how it goes. People, and I'm just saying people, right? We're pretty excited about the sheer fact that, he was, they cleared out the bottom few caves. Okay. The problem is that if it goes around that you get one of the locals to go out there and do what they're supposed to do, they're probably going to go back and start telling them that the bad guys are back. And the problem with this, I'm just putting this out there. I don't want that information out there. Does that make sense? So this boy, he's going to be he has he's kind of he's perfect for doing this job. Does that make sense?
Good. Sounds great.
And I don't want to change things, but hopefully this works. Now I just made a new character as Alfred. You should be under your control. See if you can move Alfred right now. See if you can move him.
I can.
Oh, beautiful. All right. So he should be illuminated. We'll see if this works. So I'm going to go ahead and move you to the big map so people can see what's happening here. All right. So where's the Overland Adventure? Oh, okay. We're going to go here. Boom. So I'm going to back out a little bit. Here's your guys. We're starting here at the keep.
Stock, right? All the characters, they got their stuff.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're geared up. We're ready for that. We don't have to, decide to build some arrows and stuff. Okay. Do you have your maybe Callus should be is Callus gonna be the key guy here? Maybe I should make him the key guy, right? So underneath where it says magic, abilities and magic, okay? I'm putting a new thing that's called party initiative. I hope I spelled it right. Do you see it? It should be on the bottom where it says abilities and magic.
I do. See,
okay. So whenever I say you got to roll something like a 1d6 usually for things, you're going to hit that and do stuff. Remember when you roll for initiative, and I let everybody else do it, but obviously he's going to do it all the time. And we do party initiative. So the higher is, they get to go first, and all ties go to the party. That's how we're going to run this, right? So it's only 6 miles. It's not that far. You're going to truck up here. You're going to roll a 1d6, and you're going to see whether or not you run into some unexpected crap along the way. So roll it. Don't roll a 1. Just don't roll one. Hit it. Don't roll one. Oh, aren't you the luckiest guy? Okay. So as you truck and you come all the way up, you go back all the way up to the top where the Caves of Chaos are, which are up in this area right here. Okay. And you and your adventuring party, I'm gonna put you over here. Boom. You come up into this area. Oh my God, I got people out here and dead people. Hold on a second. I got to clear the battlefield for a second. Let's do this. This is from our last time you guys kind of went there. What? Oh, yeah. There's a campfire. You don't need that. We're not gonna leave you there, right? So, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna put your guys out here. So how this looks? Let's back this out. Put your men out here. So here's Kalis. Where are you? Oh, okay. Oh, nice, Callan. Okay. Alfred, your torchbearer guy. Oh, he's so cool, right? And Alice, and oh. All right, nice. Now we got that going on. It is daytime. That's probably the best time to approach the Caves of Chaos. And the reason why you do that is that nobody's out here on the hillside scrambling about. And they said, if you look, you're going this way, they said it's up on the left-hand side. They said that these caves are the ones that have been like kind of new activity on. I don't know if you can really see this. That's an entrance. Yeah.
Yeah, but so that's the one that we're talking about? That one?
He said it was the one on the left. I mean, obviously, there's a whole bunch on the left, so I don't know. I would assume so, but I mean, then again, you didn't ask for a map, did you?
No, but I actually had one. I could have pulled it out and asked him. I remember from before. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. It'll work.
So, well, I guess his left or my left. I guess the northern. I'm thinking this one.
Okay, let's try this out. All right. So, as you approach. Right.
Well, before we get up there,
okay. What?
Callis is going to start taking the lead, and he's going to start looking. And as a ranger, he's going to start looking for any critters, anything going on in the area, any tracks.
Okay. Well, why don't you give yourself? I guess it would be on your. What sheet are you going to use? Which are your skills?
For Callan, I could pull Callan up.
All right.
Well, he's not really tracking anyway. He's just basically looking to make sure there's nothing in the area, I guess, as we approach.
Oh. So what would you say?
My surprise thing?
Yeah, I guess that'd be the best one.
He's only surprised, I just don't roll a one, huh?
Just don't. How'd you roll?
Okay. Yep.
You rolled a 3. That's all. It's like gravy. Right? That's nothing. That's cool. Mm-hmm. You're good. So, okay. So as you're walking around, you notice that there's nobody out moving about. So you guys are pretty much in the free and clear. Okay. So, and you guys are, I'm going to go ahead and drop you now in front of the cave entrance. Okay. So you can take a look at this. Boom. And, let's see what this looks like. Okay, cool. So this is what you're looking at. You see the entrance of the cave. I have you up on the other side of it, but I guess you guys would be really more over here, right? Sorry about that. I put Alfred in the back. I have a feeling this will be a trip of a lot of Alfreds. I'll give him like 5 hit points. So if he gets done, it's, it is what it is kind of thing. It is what it is. It's children in the making, right? So
I can pay some restitution to his mom.
Yes, he'd start all over. After a while, the whole keep has no children in it. Jeez, that's dark. All right. So, anyways, yeah. So this is just. What do you want to do here? How do you want to run this?
Sure. Okay. Well, what we're going to do first. Leon can't see in the dark, so he's gonna. But I really want. What we're going to do is we're going to have Callus.
Yep.
Because he's a half elven with his infravision.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll put the mage in the back. He's going to peek around and he's going to look in and see if he can see anything in there.
Okay. So as you come around the corner, as you can see with his vision, he sees absolutely nothing. He sees like 10, 20, maybe at most 30 feet before you get to like what appears to be a wall, and it looks like the passage splits in 2 different directions, over here and obviously over here on this side. right?
Gotcha.
But he does not see anything.
Okay. He doesn't see anything. Well, now, well, in terms of that, I don't see anything. I want to go in.
Great. It's perfect. I
want
to go in. All right.
So what's going to happen is Alfred's going to light his first torch.
Nice. Okay, I got him lit. He gets to, and they're small torches because they're little kids. They get like 2 rooms, and you have to pull another one. He's got 12 torches, right?
I got.
Unless Callan's got like a lantern, you can switch it out partway through. But
He
we're
does.
doing 2 torches, and he's got to get another one. I'll keep track over on my end. It's not a big mind bender. It's not. It's just maintenance.
All right. So Lane Leon is going to poke his head in. Alfred's are going to always stay a little bit behind him.
Okay.
And Lanwion is going to start looking for. He's going to move silently, and he's going to look for traps.
Nice.
He's going to look for. He's going to look up. He's looking up at the top to make sure. He's looking at the sides, looking to see if there's any holes on the ground, and he's going to start gently walking forward. But again, he's going to stick close to this right wall. Oh, I guess that's my question. Do I see any holes in the walls?
No, none that are noticeable. If you want, you can. So this is like looking for traps and stuff. You want to do that roll? It's 1d20 plus 7. Does that make sense?
Actually, on my character sheet, I put it down here. Traps 1d20 plus 7.
Okay, so this right here is the I don't know if did I just show this to you or not? Let's see if I can get this to go. Wait, hold on a second. If I go like this,
you showed me the thieves thing.
Yeah, show the players. Boom. Okay, yeah. So he is a 3rd level guy, right? Mm-hmm. And he gets like bonuses because he's a halfling, +1 to I guess this would be in the category of picking pockets. Is that it? Or no, wait, hold on a second.
Yeah, looking at traps. So
if
he has a 6, he has to, I guess, beat a 16 as a level 3.
But you get a +1 to your roll. And what about but actually you get a +4 because you're a thief.
Get a +4 because I'm a thief, and then I get a +2 because he's a
so that's 6 plus 7.
Halfling.
You got it right. Did you put all this in? Because that's correct. You wrote that in.
I did.
Hey, aren't you good? Well, that's going to save some time. All right, nice. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's take a look at good old Lewin, and let's see if he makes this roll. So he has to beat a what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he didn't problem at all, did he? No, right? So so with all his stuff, he just has to beat a 16, and clearly he's able to do it. And sure enough, he notices sitting in front, right in front of this whole thing, a trap.
Oh.
Sure enough, a pit trap, and you've avoided it. Aren't you good?
Well, the question is, can we go around this corner?
It's going to be a little bit of a Dexy roll, but yeah.
Without falling in? Okay.
Yeah. Now you're quiet, right?
Yeah. Well, and I can
Why
roll.
don't you take a second, just roll, make sure you are quiet. Does it make sense?
I'm trying to move silently.
Yeah, I think you're probably fine, right? You got a beat on that one.
Move silently, it's like a +10.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I think I've got to beat a 16.
Yeah, you should be able to do it. Go. Oh, God, yeah. So you're not really noticed. Can you do a wisdom check real quick?
Now, that's where I'm going to fail.
Let's just do it anyways. You might, I don't know.
Wisdom, he's got a 5 wisdom.
Oh, we'll see what he does.
That's why he's a thief.
No, you did not. Yep. He's just in there. He's paying very close to the architecture. He's really looking at everything that's going on. And he walks up, and sure enough, he's like looking around, moving silently. He sees the trap, but that's about it. I don't know what he wants to do at this point. Obviously, the ground's all dusty, kind of dirty and stuff like that. There's been a lot of traffic through there. Oh, wow. And most of the traffic moves this direction in front of the pit, going that way.
Going to the right?
Yeah, going to the right. Very little to the left.
Okay. Well, he's gonna come back out here.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna quietly, hey guys, big pit in there. All right. Can we get around it? Yeah, I think so. You gotta hug the right wall. A lot of people going to the right. Something's going to the right. So, why don't we try checking to the right? All right. Think Austin can get around that? I don't know. Let's see.
Well, I'm going to assume that you guys can probably just grab Alfred by one arm and he's a kid. So if you guys get ahead of it, he's not going to be doing checks. Let's put it that way. I'm not.
So
you got enough on your plate.
So Callan now is going to come in.
Can you roll for surprise on him?
Roll for surprise on him. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Callan immediately picks up the fact that there is two little humanoid-looking things down here, very small. He can actually see them with arrows.
That's up here?
Yeah. Pointing out this way, but they have not noticed Callan. They're squunched down. It looks like they're sitting there chewing on, like, I don't know, bugs and stuff. But they're not noticed you guys there. But you can obviously see this is the setup. There's a trap. People fall in, and these guys are coming over here. They got, like, it looks like augmented. Now you really look at, they look like little spears. They're not even really arrows, except that they're pretty short. So it looks like an arrow, but it's really a spear. And obviously, the goal was to have someone fall in the pit, and they would stab you from above. But they're unaware of you being there.
Okay. Well, he's going to, I guess, draw his bow, and he's gonna come in here and tell him. We have some creatures up here to the right. I guess he's a ranger, so he probably. What do they look like?
They look like little lizardy things.
Little lizardy things.
Yeah, but they're like humanoid, though. I mean, they got arms, and they're able to hold a spear, and they got fragmented pieces of it appears to be like clothes. And some of it almost looks like armor a little bit. Looks kind of weird. I mean, they're not lizards, but they're not lizard folk. Lizard folk are about 6 feet tall or something like that. These are little things, like 3 feet tall.
Guys.
Yeah, little baby looking things. About the size of Lewin? How do you say his name? Lewion.
All right. I think he comes out and he says, "Guys, I think we're dealing with kobolds. I got to get a better shot at them. So let me I think I could take. I think there's two of them. I'm going to come up here. I'm gonna go up to the. I guess I'm thinking if I can come up to this left-hand corner, I could get a shots off with the arrow. Landland's got a bow too. Yeah. So we break out bows. We break out bows. We are going to come up this left side here. Torchbearer is going to be behind, and Callus is going to be behind Callan or back here.
Okay.
And if they don't notice us. We look over there, and we just see two of them.
From what you saw,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lamweon's going to try shooting the one on the left, and Callan's going to try shooting the one on the right.
Okay, fair enough. So make it happen. So one on the left, one on the right. So who's going for this guy? Who's going for this guy?
Okay, so Lamweon's going for that guy.
Okay, cool.
And Callan's going for that guy.
Okay, fire twice and think once. Let's see how this works out, right?
Yeah, so Lamweon's going to fire twice at one guy.
Uh-huh.
And
okay. He hits. He does one whole hit point of damage on him. So yeah, he dots his eye, right? And this thing is like comes flying out there, hits the thing in the leg, goes, ah! Now you got to fire. Go ahead, Callan, fire it.
Callan fires twice.
Okay, shoot.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. You. This guy's like pinned against the wall right now. Yeah, he's like super murdered. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, he's been slaughtered big time. So yeah, he is super dead. In fact, he's like pinned with 2 arrows in very crucial parts of his organs, splayed out. Yeah, and at this point, you see one starting to run this direction, and yeah, so you're gonna have to make a dexterity check right now. Both Lewin and Alfred, to see whether or not you can pop that guy before he gets out of your line of sight. Just do a dex check. It's going to be really hard to fail. You two guys are pretty quick. So do a dex check for... All right, and do the other one. Lewin?
Callan is... Dexterity check is right here.
Oh, he fails. Dang. He rolled a 1. That sucks. So Lewin, he gets to make 2 shots on him.
Gotcha.
All right, go ahead. 2 shots on that guy making a run for it.
All right, we got to hit him.
Oh, my God. You did. You hit it. Whoa, how many times you shoot?
Oh, I was only supposed to hit twice. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
That's right. This one's enough to take him out. The second one is the one that took him down, right? So he's gone. You killed him, right? There's still this one over here. Okay, just now you tracking your arrows? I hope you are, because I'm not, right? I could if you wanted to. I could track them. One last thing you got to do. You got to run through characters. No, I can do it. I can do it. So 1, 2, and he's 1, 2, 3, 4. So at this point, the one that he just shot briefly is starting to crawl. He's using the body for cover, and he's trying to slide off into the darkness. So at this point, they both can try to make a hit on him as well. Right. If you want. Donk.
Yeah, we're going to shoot.
And
Leon's going to, let's do Callan.
And they're going to yell. He's going to yell. I'm just letting you know that there's going to be a yell that's going on. And I hate to say it, but, did you roll?
No, I did a dex check, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he's going to kill him in the next shot. So, hey, why don't you roll a 1d6? If a 1 or 2 comes up, he was able to yell off a signal down the hall.
Okay.
But if it's not a 1 or 2, you guys are quick with your kill. Go ahead. Oh, well, hell. Okay, so you got him. He didn't even make a sound down the people of the hall, so it is clear that you have taken out the opposition very stealthily, right? So, yeah, there you go. That's nice. That's cleaning up some problems. Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to try doing, and they were going to the right. So
yeah, they were.
So we are going to also go to the right. We are going to try to, we're going to let Lanweon, the torchbearer, could come up a little bit closer. And Lanweon's going to try to go around this corner. If he can. Is that?
Yeah.
He's
going to do that?
Check, or do I climb walls?
Oh my God.
He's just going to try to not fall in the pit. Kind of go that.
Who's doing this?
Lanweon's going to try to go across here.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be able to do that, no problem. You don't have to roll for him.
Okay. So Lanweon comes over here.
Okay.
Then Callan hands Alfred over to Lanweon.
Right.
So he doesn't fall.
Nice. He's fine. Cool.
And then Callan's going to stay back and help Callus over.
Okay.
So Callus comes over.
Okay. You guys are fine. Yeah, it's pretty easy to go across this thing. It's not going to be that hard. I don't even know why I said dex check. It's pretty straight. You do get the smell coming down from this direction over here of it smells like rotting flesh and feces and all sorts of crap over on that side. Yeah, it's pretty vile. You hear scurrying sounds. It's kind of like kind of super, super gross kind of smell. It's almost nauseous. I mean, you're not down that way. I'm just letting you know that, it's kind of a mess.
Well, we may have to check that out, but we just got through this pit. So Callus is going to come over here and look at where those 3 bodies were. Is there anything over there?
No, they just basically have very simple weapons, and they were kind of like a lookout, from what you can tell, right?
Okay, so there's nothing there. Gotcha.
Nothing of value or interest, I guess you might say. So no, which is probably good, right? I guess from my point of view, right?
Well, yeah. Well, that worked out what we did last time really, really well. So what we're going to try doing is, if we can,
which could be your marching order.
Callan's going to look around this corner just a little bit. He's going to take like a couple steps ahead. And and look, because he's got that infravision thing going for him.
Okay. All right. So this is what he's going to see. All right. I think I have them in order. Is this proper order? Callan's in the front.
Yeah.
Lewion's behind here, and then it's Callus and Alfred back here.
Well, Alfred, and then Alfred is behind Lamwion.
Gotcha.
And Callus is bringing up the rear.
All right. Cool. All right. Simple enough. That's cool. So yeah. So if you want Callan to go forward, that's fine. He starts to hear some guttural sounds, like kind of weirdness, and he's able to. Obviously, you can see this thing. There's some giant being that's actually chained up against the wall.
Who?
Right in the middle of this area right here.
He's chained above the. He's chained on the wall.
Chained like right behind him. Yeah, he's shackled. Yes. I mean, he is god awful, filthy looking. It's despicable. Obviously, without saying, it's an ogre. It's huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ogre. Gotcha. All right. And there's no way past him without.
No, he sits there. He actually sees you. No, he heard you guys doing your thing and climbing over that wall. He's just literally sitting on his butt.
Okay.
Right here between all these things. He's not moving. Like, I think he knows the distance of the chain, and he finds things kind of worthless or futile to kind of fight against him, I guess you might say.
Well, I'm going to stop outside, and okay, this is time for somebody who can speak ogre. Who can speak ogre? Ooh, Callus can speak ogre. All right. So, Callan is going to step across to the side.
This is going to be horrible, but go ahead, yeah.
And Callus is coming up here.
Okay. All right, Callus. Are you froze? Oh my God, no. Wait. There you go. You froze for a second. You still there?
Yeah, you froze.
Okay, all right. Okay, you froze.
My name.
What?
Callus.
Say it again.
Are you going in and out?
I know. We're going to try this. I'm going to reconnect it real quick, all right? Hold on. Boom.
Pardon me?
Wait 1 second.